Hello everyone, this is Wendy Simmons reporting live at the ornate Palace Cinema, the new home of the Fan Choice Awards. Since the last awards ceremony, we've had many great films released by Mustache Maniacs Film Co., along with some sneak peeks, so be sure to expect a lot of surprises tonight. Here come the celebrities.
We are proud to officially present the second Mustache Maniacs Film Co. Fan Choice Awards. We now present Pepperoni and Sky Lane.
Congratulations to a successful first 10 years.
And may the next 10 be even better. What is happening?
Like Mustache Maniacs Film Co. on Facebook, yo! Well, I think that is certain that it's safe to say that this crazy rapping dodo is back from the grave. It is hard to believe that which you may, that this dodo is here to say happy crazy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy crazy birthday! Now, 10 years ago, when the century was new, two brothers made films and their talents grew. From drama and fun and all in between, all their full talents had yet to be seen. Now, 10 years later, what can I say but progress is made in happy crazy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy crazy birthday! You are only 10 years young, but your journey has just begun. From a spooky forest too far in the past, your wild movies have been a blast. While the early films may have been sorry, the practice game just made you worthy. With this, I must once again say, for one last time, happy crazy birthday! Happy 10th anniversary, Mustache Maniacs Film Co. And now, our returning host, Bill Hoskins.
Welcome. I'd like to thank you all for coming out here tonight, and I'd especially like to give a big thanks to all of those who participated in voting in this year's Fan Choice Awards. With that, let's begin with our first category, Best Traditionally Animated Film.
As drawn-to-life animation, I am honored to be up here honoring the best of our traditionally animated short films. Over the past few years, we have created several engaging, touching, and hilarious short films. Tonight, we will name the fan choice for the best of these. The nominees are Space Attack, An Afternoon at the Zoo, Night Guard, New Friends, and An Environmental Fable. And the winner is New Friends, An Environmental Fable.
Thank you, one and all. Animation can be really challenging, but it is moments like this that make it all worth it. Thank you very much.
We have covered traditional animation. Now it is time for us to move on to short films. For this, I would like to introduce director Seth Masterson.
While feature films are certainly the highlight of the entertainment industry, it is still just as exciting and interesting to see a short film that can stand on its own merits. Tonight we honor our best short film. The nominees are An Afternoon at the Zoo, Gone Ice Fishin', New Friends, An Environmental Fable, A Friend of the Police.
That was some awesome run, wasn't it? It was just us and that terrifying T-Rex stomping the town.
The winner for Best General Short Film is New Friends, an environmental
Wow, I never thought I was going to win 2 awards in a row. This is so...
Now, before we continue with the awards ceremony, we have a very special guest who wants to talk about Mustache Maniacs Film Co.'s next big project after the 10 years of going crazy. I would like to welcome Dash Justice.
Hello to everyone out there. You may not initially recognize me as a character from Mustache Maniacs Film Co.'s Library of Films, but after next year, you certainly will. As the Johnny Thunder trilogy ends this summer, we are working on a new film titled Alpha Team, Mission Deep Jungle. It'll take place 10 years after the product line's official storyline, filling in that ending that was never provided. We will be introducing some new characters, as well as recreating the old characters you've all come to love. However, this film is only the beginning of something bigger. Our plan is that, between now and 2020, we will release 10 movies that will tell both their own stories and one overarching plot line inspired by the late massively multiplayer online game, LEGO Universe. Many of these films were selected based on our 2012 survey, both recreating beloved characters from memorable LEGO themes and introducing new ones with their own unique stories. It will be complex, deep, and unsettling, but I assure you all that this project, with your help, will be a great success. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to introduce Dr. Kilroy, who will be giving the award for Best Original Score.
Music can be a very important component of a film, especially if that music was created for the film in question. Recently, Mustache Maniacs Film Co. has been composing its own music, which we will honor tonight. The nominees are... Late for the Soccer Match, Com 50 and 007, Vacation Unlimited, The Film School Challenge. The best score is The Film School Challenge.
Thank you for this award. I have only just begun to enter the realm of composing, but it is such a high privilege to receive this award. Thank you. We all like to look back at the past, right? To honor the nostalgia of Mustache Maniacs Film Co., here's the Indian chief from the roulette match.
Many moons ago, Mustache Maniacs Film Co. was founded as Daniel and Andrew Film Co. Now, 10 years later, one gets tempted to look back on the mighty and not so mighty work done. We honor this work with the best re-release. The nominees are... The Roulette Match,
Sure bets.
Shootout, Com 50 and 007,
Speak up, boy. Yeah, you're right. What do you want?
Mystery at Shady Acres.
I hate laser differences.
The most timeless nominee is Com 50 and 007. Accepting the award is one of the actors from the movie, Andrew Bermudez, who played Com 50.
Wow, I had so much fun making the Com 50 series. It is a real honor to be accepting this on behalf of the cast and crew.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I would like to introduce to the podium Johnny Thunder. G'day, mates. As you're all aware by now, my latest film, Johnny Thunder and the Wisdom of the Ancients, comes out this July. Well, to give you a taste of what to expect in this all-new adventure, here's the first ever trailer for the film.
Next stop, adventure. Run for it.
I'm gonna have to teach you some manners.
Soon this mystery will be ours.
Oh goody! I've always wanted to drive on the opposite side of the road.
That trick? Shut up.
We sure hope you're as excited about the film as we are. Remember to watch it when it's released in July. Now, I would like to welcome Ulysses S. Powell to the stage, ready to show off his brand new costume.
When I first stepped up here during the first awards ceremony, I never thought that my character would turn out to be a Mustache Maniacs film co-mainstay. Now, to commemorate my return in Project U, I'm ready to once again give out the award for Best Sound Design. The nominees are... An Afternoon at the Zoo.
What?
A Battle to Remember. New Friends and Environmental Fable. A Friend of the Police. And the award goes to New Friends and Environmental Fable.
Thank you all for this great award. I had hoped that the sound for this animation would have worked out well, and now that I have this award, I know I have succeeded. Thank you very much. To introduce the award for Best Special Effects, I am pleased to introduce Special Effects Artist Larry Burke.
When I create special effects, I know that they need to look the best, so that the audience buys into them. This award that I'm holding on is the Best Special Effects. The nominees are... When Barrels Fly, Forest of Fear, Gone Ice Fishing, New Friends, an Environmental Fable. The winner for Best Special Effects is Forest of Fear!
Well, back when I was trying to get this film made, I never thought it would win an award. Not once did I think that I would get this. Not during the writing process. Not during the first rewrite, or the second, or the third, or the 10th. Not during filming. Not during the stalls in production. Not during the budget issues. Not even during... Have I been on stage too long?
Now, folks, before we continue, I would like to take the time now for us to reflect and look back on the first 10 years of Mustache Maniacs Film Co. would like to now introduce Jing Li to the stage.
I'm proud to be here today to present the award once again for Best Screenplay. With this award, we not only honor writing, but delivery of this writing into the visual medium. The nominees are When Barrels Fly, Gun Eyes Vision, New Friends, an environmental fable, A Friend
Excuse
of
me,
the
sir,
Police.
but this is a crime scene, not a costume party.
Chase, he's one of us.
And the award goes to New Friends, environmental fable.
It's such an honor to have worked on this film, and now it's won for Best Story twice. Thank you for this great award. Thank you once again.
We're now moving forward into the Best Acting categories. To start this segment, here's
Leo, I don't think this is the Chinese restaurant where I made reservations.
Don't be silly, Mary. I'm sure this is it.
Sorry, but, yeah, this isn't,
I really don't think we should be here.
Best actress in a supporting role? Teresa Bermudez as Amelia Earhart?
You don't know who I am?
Teresa Bermudez as radio announcer?
Into Howland Island.
Teresa Bermudez as Coast Guard woman?
Everybody's been looking for you.
Trudy Rott as narrator?
The dodo population was made extinct by humans and the domestic animals introduced into a fragile ecosystem.
What is this? Well, I better open it.
Leo, hold on.
Trudy Rott as narrator?
I'm sorry, but Trudy couldn't make it. Instead, Steve Brocco will be accepting the award on her behalf.
What are they doing here?
Why, thank you, sir. That statue was awfully heavy. Now, how about dinner?
Leo, we need to go right now.
But Mary, we haven't been seated yet.
Now, before we continue, we would like to share a preview for the upcoming animated series, Lego Island. We hope this series will keep you occupied during the downtime of Project U. Episodes will air Saturdays starting this September. Be sure to see them when they're released. We are now moving on to Best Supporting Actor. To give out the award, here comes our Best Supporting Character, Patrick!
Even though the movies are about the main characters, sometimes the characters behind their backs, the supporting guys, are the ones that shine. Tonight, we will give the award to the Best Supporting Actor. The nominees are Bryce Bullock as Igor.
We used the last lightning bolt to activate.
Glenn Darlington as Abraham. Andrew Bermudez as Captain Bill.
I have important news for you.
Al Bermudez as Questions.
Child of law enforcement, Chase McKay.
Tonight's star, little guy, is Bryce Bullock as Igor.
It appears Igor couldn't make it tonight, so Patrick will be accepting the award on his behalf.
Goody!
We will now be presenting the award for Best Lead Actress. To present the award, here's the nameless Hollywood starlet.
Throughout Hollywood's history, leading ladies like myself have played a prominent role in the artistry of cinema. Tonight, we honor the best leading lady. The nominees are Teresa Bermudez as Mary,
You know, the pavement ended a few miles back.
Maggie Behrens as the narrator,
The world's worst criminal. He's
Teresa Bermudez as Wendy Simmons,
The Lego Town Soccer Stadium looks great.
Christine Kurt as Mama Dodo. The best lead actress is Christine Kurt as Mama Dodo.
Now we have one more presentation. For this presentation, welcome back to the stage, Ulysses S. Powell.
Earlier, Dash officially announced our next major project after 10 years of going crazy, Project U. So you may ask, when will this project start? Well, believe it or not, it starts right now. As a tribute to LEGO Universe's feature to create your own playable character, we're challenging you to create your own character in the Nexus Force Character Creation Sweepstakes. In this challenge, you will create your character, cast them into one of the 4 Nexus Force factions from LEGO Universe, and detail their character traits. 20 finalists will have their characters in the final Project U film, while one grand prize winner will also play the part of their character in the said film. Complete rules and more will be included with the official contest video coming this weekend.
Thank you. Now to hand out the award for Best Lead Actor, here's Johnny Thunder. Now, I know that I'm a popular leading character, but there are others like me that have shined. Tonight, we honor the best of these lead actors, and the nominees are... Bryce Pollock as Joey.
Steal some corn seeds from Farmer John.
Andrew Bermudez as Seth Masterson.
So let's do a good job.
Andrew Bermudez as the bank robber.
Their own shop, which navigates a perilous obstacle course and jumps through hoops.
And Jim Freeman as Lego
I've heard
Man.
of Chase McCain before. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And the winner is Jim Freeman as Lego Man.
I am truly thankful for this terrifically tantalizing trophy. It was an honor to serve in this sweet and satisfying success. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to welcome Mark Matthew for the moment we've all been waiting for. Best Picture.
In all my years as a CEO, I've seen many spectacular films of great quality. But which one is the best? It's time to find out. The nominees are... Worcester Cold Storage Warehouse Fire, Gone Ice Fishing, New Friends, An Environmental Fable, A Friend of the Police. The film that will take home the award for Best Picture is... New Friends, An Environmental Fable.
Wow! We knew that we had a spectacular film on our hands, but to win Best Picture is a truly amazing feat.
See, Sam? I told you New Friends is gonna win for Best Picture.
No way. I demand a recount.
No, their word is final.
No, a Friend of the Police should have won.
No, New Friends deserve that award.
A Friend of the Police!
New Friends!
Well, I think this award ceremony could have ended worse. I'm not getting into that mess. Anyway, I want to thank all of you for watching this award ceremony. Be sure to watch the next one. Until then, Wendy Simmons is signing off. Back to you.
It's 8 o'clock on a Friday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, rambling on again and again. He says, "Son, can you sing me a melody? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete, but you probably know how that goes. Da da diddy da, da da diddy da, da da." Sing us a song, you're a Lego man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've gotten us singing it tonight. Now Harry over there is a mate of mine. He gets manuscripts for free, and he's quick with a joke or to give enemy.